How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and hopefully you guys are doing good today. And yeah, it's been brought to my attention that there may be a possible contender to US Mobile claiming that they are a super carrier. And this is in the form of Red Pocket. But before I get into the details of Red Pocket and if it's a good service for you guys to maybe, start paying attention to, do me a solid, smash the like button because that does help out my channel and it only takes a few seconds. Turn on bell notifications so you guys don't miss a video upload or when I go live. And yeah, let's take a look at Red Pocket. Let's see what this is all about. So you guys can see here, this is the website, Red Pocket, right? So if you guys want to go to it, it's redpocket.com. And looking at the plans that they have here, as Red Pocket pretty much like outlines the fact that they have 3 network connections. And so I was like, oh, okay, cool. How does this work? So I went ahead and looked at the entire site, and I gotta say that for Red Pocket, the pricing is decent. It's really decent. Um, I'll explain as I'm going through this, anyways. But so Red Pocket has several plans, right? You got a monthly plan, and then you got annual plans. You save more with the annual plans, apparently, obviously, buying in bulk. But they have the monthly options too. And the monthly options don't look bad at all. You have the Unlimited Essentials, Unlimited Plus, Unlimited Premium, and Unlimited Elite. What are the differences between these? Glad you asked. Unlimited Essentials is for basic low users. It's $10 a month, it's unlimited talk and text, and it's 1 gig of data. That's actually not bad. But there is something that kind of undercuts it, but not so much. And I'll explain what that is here in a little bit. But still, a nice entry level. And cool thing is, you get calling to 20 countries, and you get roaming in Mexico and Canada. So if you do travel, in the North American continent, you'll be covered where you go, and that's pretty nice. Okay. If you need a little bit more from that, a step up from that is the Unlimited Plus. It's naturally $20 a month for this plan. Gives you unlimited talk text with 10 gigabytes of high-speed data, calling to 20 countries, and roaming in Mexico and Canada. Now, when you sign up for Red Pocket, they're having this 50% off deal on their 3 top plans. So your first month will actually be $10 if you want to try them out. And then going forward, it'll be $20 a month for the 10 gigabyte plan. That's not bad. You got the Unlimited Premium, which is $30 a month. It is unlimited talk, text with unlimited 5G data. And you get 5 gigabytes of hotspot data to use, calling to 80 plus countries. So it's stepped up, another 60 countries added on. And then, of course, roaming in Mexico and Canada. Not bad. And finally, you have the Unlimited Elite, and that's $40 a month, unlimited talk, text, and 5G data, 20 gigs of hotspot data to use, and calling in 80 countries, roaming in Mexico and Canada. So like it says here, all plans include all 3 major networks, so you get the best coverage for you. Unlimited talk, text, and data on the most affordable plans. Lock in low prices, no increases ever, they say. Free international calling to 20 plus countries, unless you're on the 2 top tiered plans and you get 80 countries. 2-minute care for the fastest support. So they're basically stating that their customer care support gets back to you in 2 minutes. Switch in 15 minutes or less if you want to, port out. So here are the broadband facts for those that want to know. So we'll take a look at the nutrition label here. Well, let's go with the Unlimited Elite. So mobile broadband customer disclosure here for you guys. There's no activation fee. There's no one-time purchase fee. There's no early termination fee. Provider monthly fee, federal universal and service fund varies by state. So that means that these are not taxes included plans. Those are charged separately. If you're gonna get mad, talk to your local congressman about taxes in your city, state. But yeah, these are not taxes and fees included. There is a regulatory recovery fee of $1 and then an admin fee of $1. So it's $2 plus whatever, state taxes on top of that, plus, the $40 a month. So you could be looking at a bill for like, $45, $46, depending where you live. When it comes to speeds, it says typical download speeds on 5G Plus is, between looks like 167 to 474, and an uplink speed of 6.33. I don't know why they have like that's pretty low 5G Plus. Latency is between 23 to 39 milliseconds. And it says high-speed data, unlimited, included with monthly price. It doesn't talk about any slowdowns. Okay, here we go. There's at the bottom. Unlimited plan customers using 30 gigs a month will experience lower speeds. So I'm getting messages, but if you go beyond 30 gigabytes of data, you are slowed down. It's not deep prioed. It's not during times of congestion. You are slowed down. So, but nonetheless, it's been pointed out 3 major networks. Now, does this mean that like, your phone just like actively switches between 3 different networks? I mean, how does that technically work out? And, when it comes down to it, from what I'm able to see, it says right here, what networks does Red Pocket Mobile use? Tells you here, Red Pocket Mobile offers calling plans on every major network in the US. This means whether your device is unlocked or locked to the Verizon Wireless, T-Mobile, or AT&T network, one of our plans will work for you. So they don't really say that you get a 3 network connection, or if it's like US Mobile where you choose which connection you're going to have. So when you set up your plan, you're going to choose T-Mobile, you're going to choose Verizon, you're going to choose AT&T. Or do they choose for you based upon your zip code and what data they have that tells them whichever network is the best suited in your area? One of the things I don't see on the website is them actively talking about network switching. So I'm going to go out and say that your line is set up on one of the network carriers. And so that's why they say that they have the power of 3, because you can activate a line of service on the AT&T side, the Verizon side, or T-Mobile side. When it comes to US Mobile, it was similar that way for a long time. They just recently started changing things up a little bit. They added what they called Project Darkstar, which now fully launched for any customer to sign up on, which gives you access to the AT&T network. They've had Verizon and T-Mobile network access. Obviously, Warp 5G was or is Verizon, and Lightspeed is T-Mobile. And recently US Mobile also added in where you can, chat or call in and have your line, say you activated on the Darkstar AT&T and you move to a new city and T-Mobile happens to be the more dominant, better, faster network connection, you can contact US Mobile and switch from Darkstar to Lightspeed as your primary network access. And I think, you can do it several times in a month. Twice free, in a bill cycle, I believe, and then it's like if you keep doing it beyond 2 times, then they start charging every time you call to do that. And then they also have this thing called multi-network connection, which is kind of a weird concept because it actually legitimately creates you a second line. I have this service turned on for my US Mobile line, and I'm currently testing it out. Really, all it is I have my primary line, which is on the AT&T network with Darkstar, and I chose the Warp as my secondary line for network connection because I do have Metro by T-Mobile, which is a T-Mobile network access. So I figured I would have a Verizon access, an AT&T access, and then on my other phone have T-Mobile access. And what they did was, what it is, it's a second line. I can move my Darkstar SIM from the phone that I have my multi-network secondary line. Move to another device, and the device that I downloaded the eSIM for the multi-network connection has a phone number, can do text messages, can do phone calls, receive text messages. So I wouldn't abuse it. Don't think of it like having a secondary line that's like $15 extra a month on top of your main one. I don't think US Mobile is allowing that at this time. Maybe they might change their feelings about it in the future, but as of right now, no. And so if you do it that way and they catch you doing that, they can convert your secondary multi-network connection line to a full-fledged unlimited line. Then you'd be paying for two lines instead of one. Um, so don't do that. Anyways, I don't think Red Pocket is doing anything similar to what I just mentioned entirely about US Mobile. So Red Pocket Mobile does seem pretty decent. And you know what? The last part of this is their annual plans. So it looks like for the Elite, $400 for your first year, because you're paying for 10 months and you're getting 2 months for free. That's a value of $33.33 a month for it. For the premium, you're paying $300 for the first year. It's $25 a month. You get 2 months for free. All of them, you get 2 months for free if you go annual with them. The the 10 gigabyte plan, you are paying $200 for the first year, and then for the 1 gig plan, you're paying $100, which pretty much is like a competition to Boost Mobile's 1 year plan for 1 gig, at nearly the same price. So, as Red Pocket Mobile, if you guys have any other questions, comments, concerns, emotional outbursts about Red Pocket, drop them in the comment section of the video. Thanks for listening to this. And yeah, I'll talk to you on the next one. Law.